Annyeonghaseyo my friends, and welcome back to the Torsie channel for more BTS and some more of the Bangtan Universe. And the next music video is Run, which I'm very excited to see because I love that music video. Before we get started, last week we watched the prologue video and everybody jumped in the comments to let me know that I missed an end credit scene, which is incredibly embarrassing for someone who is as big a Marvel Cinematic Universe fan as I am. I judge people who leave the cinema right after a Marvel movie is finished so hard. I'm always like, fools, there's more to come. And now I feel like one of those fools because I missed an end credit scene. However, I went back to the video we watched last week and I couldn't find an end credit scene. And that was the video that was on Bangtan TV's site. So if you have a link to that end credit scene, I couldn't find it, but if you could drop it in the comments, that would be amazing because I would love to see what that scene is and we can watch it before one of the other videos when we get there. Since I don't have it to hand right now, we are just going to continue with Run, the music video. Let's go. Gotcha. The happiest sound on earth. Whoa. Don't put your... Why would you put your lollipop in your drink? It's a very strange choice, RM. Great influence. Doesn't matter which part of it I'm watching, it makes me emotional. Baby.
내 손끝에서 내 발밑에서 달려가는 내 등 뒤로 마치 나비를 쫓듯 꿈속을 헤매듯 너의 흔적을 따라가 길을 알려줘 날 좀 멈춰줘 날 숨쉬게 해
Little delinquents. I love you. There's always sunshine in my heart. Oh. Okay, I promise I won't stop the video this time. Love mint thingy. Why do they do this to me? I mean, I'm really proud of myself for not crying this time. I think I've come a long way as a person for being able to withstand that. Because either way, it's hard, whether they're having their little happy moments and dancing around together and it's just so cute, it hurts your heart, or being alone and abandoned and little delinquent punks, because what else are you going to be? That's just painful. I can't get over how well they do. Yeah, okay, Jin and Taehyung are actors as well, but the others haven't ever really done anything, and they're still just so deeply convincing, especially freaking Bambi-eyed JK, so young and just looking like a lost little lamb. It just freaking heartbreaking. I do find this really like a lot. How young they are really gets to me, and V's little desperate face underwater and is just a lot to deal with. Bangtan Universe. Honestly, why? I mean, is this part the reason why we love them so much and people who have loved them from the beginning are so attached to them? Because these were some of their earliest, I mean, not their earliest, but some of their earliest music videos. And to have this universe where they are vulnerable and damaged and you are overwhelmed by the desperate need to protect them. I can see why if I had discovered them earlier and I had been around and been following them when those music videos were first out, I would have been absolutely beside myself and just spent the entire time being like, must protect BTS at all costs. And I love them and I need to look after them. Looking back at how young they were, it still elicits that feeling of protect them. Protect them at all costs. But I think that's one of the reasons why we're so attached to them. I talk a lot to members of the community about how much access K-pop idols allow us to have to them. It's not something you actually get a lot of in the West. Someone might become more visible when they've got an album to promote, and then otherwise they're sort of back in their private life and we don't really see a lot of it. But with K-pop idols, we get so much access. We have so many apps with which to interact with them. They do live videos all the time. Just an extraordinary amount of content constantly. It makes us super attached to them in a way that we're just not attached to other artists because we don't feel like we know them as well. And then when you give us this, yes, it's completely fictional, but when you give us this story that allows you to emotionally connect to the members like that, it makes you even more dedicated to them. I think that's one of the reasons why ARMY is so strong and adores BTS so much, because we really feel like we're a part of their lives and we have insight into who they are as people, and we don't just appreciate them for their music because, hey, that is a great song, but it's a song that is augmented even more by the music video and makes us even more attached to it, rather than just kind of bopping along and not having a picture in your head bouncing around to this like quite upbeat song. If you've seen the music video, there's more to it and it gets into your heart more than just hearing the song. I think by the end of Bangtan Universe, I'm going to be even more in love with them than I am now. Like I could love BTS anymore, but you know, I keep saying that and then every day I love them a little bit more, and it's, you know, I feel like there's no end to this. I feel like it's just gonna grow for all eternity. It doesn't matter when you become ARMY. The point is, once you become ARMY, you're ARMY for the rest of your life. That's just how it is. That's the journey we're on at the moment. Thank you so much for joining me for more BTS. 감사합니다 and 사랑해요, and I will see you soon for even more. 안녕.